Hey guys, welcome back to Geek Out, and today I am going to be showing you how to socialize with your turtle. Now this is a very important thing if you want a turtle. So your turtles will need to be comfortable, they have to feel safe around you, and that is a very hard thing to do, including if they're like newborns or something, and has never seen any humans before. So I'm going to let them roam around on this big table, make sure they don't fall off the edge. So if you just let them be, it's okay, Duncan. Okay, Duncan I gotta watch out with. So, Duncan, Tallahassee, oh, there goes Duncan. So what you want to do is you want to make sure they feel safe. So let them just walk around, make sure they feel comfortable, hold them, pet them, and you see, God, he waddles so cutely. So I'm just gonna let them roam around for a minute in this huge table. It's big. So Tallahassee, obviously a lazy turd. Duncan, on the other hand, we should probably just bring him back so he can get a camera view. But what you want to do is you want to make sure they feel safe. They definitely do feel threatened very easily. Like, look at Tallahassee. He's all the way in a shell. Duncan's running. And so they definitely don't feel like super safe around any humans, and your turtles will be like that for a long time. They may never even come out of that stage, but that's okay. That's still fine. It won't do anything to your turtles. They'll just be a little scared at sometimes. So they're very cute. They're not going to bite. They're not going to do any of that. They're just going to probably hide, or just when you come close, maybe run into the water. And that's what they do as babies. You gotta know that because it's very important, because you may think either your turtle's terrified or just something completely off. If you let them roam around on a big table or countertop, they will definitely get used to you much faster. Look at Tallahassee. He's like, his head's coming out. He's getting used to it.
He's tired.
He has a little bit of hair on his mouth, but it's okay. Duncan's just chilling there. They're all okay. Nothing's wrong with these. Another thing you gotta know is that these things need a lot of attention. Like, you need to make sure you're with them every day. So if you travel and there's no one to, unless the one person that wants to pet sit knows how to use a turtle, knows how to take care of a turtle, even if you tell them what to do, I would not let them do it. I would take the turtles with me, because it's a very important thing. Because a lot of people say they know what they're doing, but they're not. So let's say, or someone could just be like, I don't know what I'm doing, you're going to have to make a list. If you make a list, they may forget important things. They may feed them too much. They may do something completely wrong. Like you could say, if you mean let them out by let them out on the table to roam, people could get that mixed up, like let them out outside, and you don't want that. Another thing is, if you have a pet turtle and you've had it for a little while, and it's like newborn, a baby, you cannot put it out in the wild at all. Never put a turtle that you either bought or found as a baby out in the wild again. You will kill them. whenever they get used to you, they will think that you will feed them and that there are no predators, but there are, and they have to fend for themselves. So, very important thing to make sure. You should at least give it away to someone who knows what they're doing. Another thing is, very important thing, probably one of the most important things, you cannot have them in a small terrarium like this. This is not my normal terrarium. This is a portable one that I use to bring to friends' houses or stuff. This is what I use. If you have a 55-gallon tank, which, just to show you, is about from that end of the table to about right here. It's tall. 55 gallons of water in it. You can have around 3 to 4 turtles in there. I would not recommend 4 turtles because that's kind of small for turtles who can get about that big. And it will affect their growth. Oh, you taking a picture? You're so cute. It will affect their growth. It's the same thing with a ton of other amphibians and reptiles. If you keep them in too small of a cage, they will not grow. And that is not good for them. Another thing is they have to be able to swim a lot. That's what turtles do. And you need to know what you're getting yourself into before you get a turtle. So whenever I got Duncan, I did my research. I knew what I was doing. I know he would get about that big. Every turtle will at least get around that small. And they can get to little turtles like that at the biggest, to turtles that can reach across this entire table. I'm not even joking. But those are sea turtles, and you can't have those as pets. But you gotta have give them a lot of attention. Because without that, they're kind of lonely. You see, right now, they don't feel threatened at all. They're being very good, actually. I'm surprised. But if you don't have the right supplies, the right size tank, even the right size turtles, if you have more than one, if one's too big and one's like a grown adult and the other's a baby, then you can't have that because the grown adult may even eat the baby. Not even joking. So, yeah, if you don't have all this stuff, then you cannot own a turtle at all. You need a UVB light, heating light, big tank, the turtle, obviously, the turtle food, the basking area, 3 to 4 things to put in the water. Sand, rocks, or really nothing. You don't really have to have anything. You have to have a case for the lights. You have to have a little, you don't have to, but if you have other pets like a cat, you should probably have like this little screen thing that goes on the top like mine. You definitely have to have a filter. And about maybe 3 to 4 weeks if you have a filter, every 3 to 4 weeks you should completely clean out your terrarium. Clean everything that's in it, like the floating dock, the filter, clean all that out. Dump all the water out. If you have sand or rocks, dump those out. And just like refill it, because that's a very important thing that a lot of people will figure out that they don't do it enough. Some people may do it only like once every, let's say, 2 months, because they don't either remember, they don't know they have to do that with a filter. But it's a very important thing. It'll start to stink, and a lot of... Huh?
Laziness is why people don't do it.
Oh, yeah. Laziness. Mm-hmm. And turtles can even get parasites from all the gross stuff that can get in there. Another thing is, if you want to have fish in a terrarium with turtles and you don't want them to be eaten, you don't want any of them being, you have to have fish that are like a pretty big size. Because the turtles will eat fish like that big, or goldfish. They'll eat those. I would not recommend that unless you want them to be eaten for food. But otherwise, that is all you really need to know, and how to take care of them and make sure they feel comfortable around you at least. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you thought this was helpful. See you guys later.